You are listening to the Changing Lanes podcast, your inside track to the world of racing and the lifestyle that we live to the fullest. Huge shout out to our sponsors, STR Boatworks, Southwest Florida's ultimate Mercury racing dealer, and STR Exact Brackets, the name you trust in adjustable high-performance brackets.
Welcome to Changing Lanes podcast. New podcast from STR with Nick and Prescia and Ian behind the camera.
Howdy.
Pushing buttons, doing his thing.
Not good.
Not good.
Nah.
It's a podcast that we hope is, well, that we know is going to be a lot about racing, but also a lot about life and a lot about the things around racing and around performance boating. And we're going to be doing some interviews also. We have two studios here in the PodCon. This will be the one that we do race recaps in and talk about schedules and all kinds of stuff. And then we have one with it that's going to be a couch and more of a interview setting and just hanging out. We need to really thank Marine Customs. They did all of our backgrounds. They do all of our C-Deck work. What do you think?
Yeah, it came out really cool too. The color's cool. Combination's really good.
And then I have a bunch of helmets because I've raced once or twice and crashed a lot. So we just have all those hanging. That's
usually how it goes, huh?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
What happens when you're a has-been? You just have helmets laying around, right?
Has-been.
That's it. It's better to be a has-been than it never was.
I want to know if you guys plan to wear the same sweatshirt.
Did we?
Oh, well, we do work together.
Yes. Yeah. That's my son.
No, my dad always says that, he's like, yeah, I might be a falling star, but at least I'm a star.
There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And also, we always got to thank Termite, even though he's not on the podcast. He's already home. He leaves at 3:30. He starts at 5, but he leaves at 3:30. He built all this stuff. So big thanks to him.
Yeah, he did an awesome job.
And everybody
really cool.
who's been around us racing knows Termite. Had a Bud Light or 5 with him, I'm sure. So
At least.
it's like, yeah, at least. But yeah, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff and just kind of try to bring you into our world a bit and also give you our honest opinion of what's going on.
And spread a little more light onto what is going on in our world.
Oh man, I don't know if we could put light on everything that's going on.
No, maybe not everything.
Man, a meeting I had in my office today was horrible for 2 hours. I don't even want to go there. Let's not even go there.
No,
okay?
we don't have to go there. But
let's not go there.
No, just some details behind the scenes of the racing scene, the power boating scene,
Yeah.
The world of performance boating. Where is it going? Where it came from, and also what Mercury's done for us.
Yeah, so the only thing really going on in the racing world right now is everybody's arguing about schedules, right? So 450 schedules, Superstock schedules.
Yeah, you've been pretty quiet about that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that really ain't my problem. I just push the sticks. You know what I mean? I'm not an owner.
You just tell Sean where he needs to go, and he'll be there.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, no, but seriously, neither one of us are owners, right? You guys
Correct.
race for 151. I race for Sean Connor. I race for the Meads and MTI. So, like, that's not my, I don't decide where we go or don't go. I give my input. They ask me for my input, and then we talk about it and say where we'd like to go. So Superstock did that, and yeah, we're stupid. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, as a group, we're dumb.
Well, wait. Why?
Ian,
What's the
Ian, can you pull up the schedule for Superstock, please? If you could, you should be able to see it up there. We're trying to bring, a full multimedia feel to our podcast. We have all the toys, right, Ian? Give me a sound, Ian. We got all the toys.
DJ Ian?
There we go.
There we go.
Exactly. We got all the toys. So the reason, yes, there we go. The reason we're, in my opinion, we're stupid is because we have a class.
Who's we?
Superstock in general. Me too. I'm in there. I'm part of being the ones being stupid.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm not excluding myself.
No. That's not what I was saying.
I'm not Superstock.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
speaking
what we're
of
talking about.
450. Yeah, I'm
Superstock.
sorry. I'm talking about Superstock. We have a class that's big. We're gonna have over 15 boats at every race this year. We have a chance to have 20 boats at some of these
That's
events,
great.
which
That's
is
awesome.
amazing, right? So it's great, a great deal. We worked on a thing over the last 2 or 3 years with all the different promoters, guaranteeing a floor of prize money in order to consider their races when we build our schedule, which I think is a good thing because we bring always a show and we obviously tear up a lot of stuff and it costs money. So we need something in return. We're not trying to get rich. We're not even trying to pay our bills, but we're trying to at least
get on the right track.
Man, it feels good no matter if you spent $30,000 to get there and race when you go home with a check.
Right.
Doesn't matter what the check is, at least
Correct.
go home with a check.
Yeah.
So This year, there was a conflict with the main one that I say we're stupid on is Lake Race and a new race in New Orleans that P1 had that was part of their
New race.
Yeah,
A
Triple
new
Crown
race
deal.
scene. And New Orleans, we haven't been there in a long time.
I've never raced there.
Okay.
Because I was racing overseas, I think, last time you guys raced there.
Okay.
So I've never raced there. So I think it's a good thing. And the way it works is to let y'all behind the curtain. The prize money they have guaranteed for Superstock is what it is. But if the other quote unquote pro classes, and this is not a slight at Bracket Boats, we love you all. You guys do an awesome job. But they just call them that way now. So meaning, so you have Class 1, Super Cat, 450, Superstock.
Yeah, most of the spec class racing.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so any of those classes, if those other classes don't show up, we would get the entire purse being Superstock. We'd get our normal purse plus everything else that they weren't getting. Every other class, Super Cat and 450 and Class 1, were all going to Lake Race.
Yeah, immediately. As soon as the schedule came out, they immediately jumped on Lake Race.
Correct. And I like Lake Race. Lake Race is cool.
They do a good job with it, too.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Leah's great. And Leah's the one that took it over now. She runs the shootout. It's awesome. But we have a chance to go to New Orleans as Superstock. Okay? Have basically an event to ourselves that we don't have to fund. And on top of that, get more money. So we have the ability to possibly have qualifying.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Make it a
qualifying
big weekend event.
Maybe even heat races where you separate the field.
Yep.
And have a full event and get more on the water time and see what we could actually put together as a standalone class, which would be really cool. I just think it's a great opportunity. And and I understand this, we have so many lotto-based teams.
There's a lot of teams from Lotto. There is. And Missouri.
Just Missouri in general. Yeah. So they voted to go to Lotto. So we're going to do the same thing we've done before, be with everybody else.
Yep.
For less money than we could have done.
Which is not the end of the world, but.
No, it's fine. We'll be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It is what we voted on. We are a democracy, so that was majority, and majority wins.
And Lotto does put on a good event. A lot of people come out for it. So
Lotto's great, but Johnny Shalacy told us last week we go to that.
Shalacy did say that he wants us to go to New Orleans.
Yeah, he said we go to we go to Shady Gators or the Camden 17 times a summer to have drinks and eat. So it'd be cool to race in New Orleans is a different thing. That's just my opinion. Rest of the schedule is pretty straightforward. Cocoa Beach. Oh, Gunnersville Gunnersville, which is Hydrofest. We're going to race with the unlimited hydroplanes there as the other class, which will be cool. So it's kind of a standalone for us, which is neat.
In Alabama.
I've raced there before.
Cool.
I've raced tunnelboats there before. It's a cool lake.
It's new for offshore.
Yeah, it's awesome. Nick, were you with us when we were flying back from Lotto this year? You were with us, weren't you?
I don't know. No, I think I was with you for.
Who was? I don't remember. Was it you, Bobby? I was with you for the shootout. Yeah. For the shootout? No, it was me, my wife, and somebody flying back from Lotto this year when we.
Then that was me. Yeah.
That was
you. I get confused with Michigan City.
Yeah. Okay. Remember when we stopped for fuel?
Oh yes.
Yes. That was Gunnersville, Alabama.
That little tiny airport.
Remember I told you that big lake that I've raced on that
Yeah.
lake? That's that place. It's really cool. It's a neat place.
That's cool.
Yeah, it'll be cool. So, and then shootout, which we just talked about ad nauseum. And then after that, it's Toronto. New race. Chris Grant behind that, which is a good dude.
Canadian teams, and it looks like they got together, and they're going to put a event together for us, and be probably the first time in a long time as well.
I don't even know the last time offshore was there.
I have heard it causes a lot of conspiracy with people getting in.
Oh, really? Well, you know what? Unlike most offshore races, I don't have that type of background. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this isn't a big chain situation, if you know what I'm saying, over here. Big chain shout out, dog. I love you. I wish you would come.
See, there's 4 of us here.
I know you can't get in though, dog. You ain't getting in. I can tell you right now, you ain't getting in, Big Chain. Big Chain, just stay in the keys, dog.
Hang on. I have a passport. You have a passport. Did anybody else here have a passport?
Nope.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm gonna give you an opportunity to make fun of me, dog. My passport's about to expire again.
Why would I make fun of you?
August 25th, because I'm old, dog. It's my second passport. Thing's all beat up. It's got millions of stamps in it.
Expire after like 45 years?
No, every 10 years.
200 years.
The only reason I'm stretching it to the end is because I got a Chinese visa in it. Because normally every year you got to get a Chinese visa to go to racing over there. But I have a 10-year one. Huh. So I got to take it to the end.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. So, no, I don't think it's a big deal to get in Canada. I mean, let's be honest. Canadians want to be American anyways.
They could stay.
They're like Americans, just...
Hang on.
Why would you say that? They could stay.
They could stay.
They could stay
Not
where?
all of them.
Where? Stay here?
In Canada.
I'm getting a massive like reverb all of a sudden. I don't know
just
what
heard that.
changed.
The
I don't know.
echo.
I don't know what changed.
It sounds like we're in a tunnel.
Yeah.
No, it's better. Is it?
I
The
don't know.
reverb button's on.
There, it's
There you
real
go,
bad.
Ed.
There you go.
There you go.
better.
That's
Can you hear me
better.
now?
There you go.
Okay,
That's good.
Check.
That's good. See, I told you. So part of this is you guys are going to get to see us bump into things and mess things up, and we're not going to edit that out. Okay, you're just going to keep it with us. We're going to see Ian screw it
drive
up.
right over it.
You drive right over it. Ian, you fucked it up again.
Well, it's gonna happen a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. So it's all good. Anyways, then Midwest Challenge. Oh, what? Well, Michigan City again. So love Michigan City, the town. Hate Michigan City, the accommodations. Love Michigan City, the town. Hate Michigan City, the accommodations.
You don't like the casino?
I mean, if I wanted to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes while I was sleeping, yeah, I'd love it.
Oh, it's great.
It'd be amazing if it was that.
Chain
That's
smoke
also
while you're asleep. It's
that's also
fucking
where
easy.
I took.
Yeah,
that's
but your
someone
owner
with a dice.
usually shoves you onto the other side where there is smoking allowed.
Who? Our owner?
Your owner.
Yeah, because he's cheap. He's not. Actually, I take that back. Sean Connery is not cheap. I take that back, Sean Connery. I love you. You're not cheap. However, sometimes you're not as like prepared and organized as I would like. You seem like you're prepared and organized because you're always dressed
He
that
feels
way.
like it feels like he is usually.
Totally. The same way I always feel like I'm disorganized, he feels like he is.
Oh, maybe that's planned.
His hair's always fixed right. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
just
Maybe it's planned. Maybe
How's he do that?
I have no idea.
even when he takes his helmet off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Well,
doesn't
Tip
even.
top shape.
I don't understand it. It blows my mind. I don't get it.
Huh.
His hair just goes. White people.
Blessed.
Anyways, back to Sheboygan. Love Sheboygan. There's nothing I can say bad about that place. The place is
Nah,
awesome.
that place is great. And it's a good change of scenery. The temperature's usually great for that time of the year.
I don't know. It was kind of cold last year, but it was still awesome.
But it was a good switch up.
No, it's too cold. I'm tropical.
You don't have to buy that much ice.
No,
bag ice.
One
lasts
bag
the
of
whole
ice goes
time.
all
The
week.
ice cream right around the corner from the pit's good as hell.
Yeah,
too.
it is.
It's
Yeah, it
really,
is.
really good.
Good espresso martinis too. Not that you would know.
Espresso martini. You know what, Ian? Actually, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little story in Sheboygan.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Sheboygan first year. I win the 450 race with Caleb. It was an awesome day.
I told him to push you in.
Yeah, told me to push me in. We beat Nick and Ian's butt. They were really bad there actually, but that was good that you guys were really bad there because it didn't run right. And then you got to bring the boat here, and then we made it good. And then from there on, you guys have been in it.
Oh, those were our last race with. That was the last race with the tired motors
Correct.
as well. So
Correct.
it
Yes.
was good to get done with the motors,
Correct.
get some fresh power going, and we had much better results
Yes.
after that.
So it was really bad. But of course, I'm the shuttle going back to the airport because my kids here can't rent a car at that point.
We're too young. We
Still
don't make the
can't.
laws.
They're too young to rent a car. So I'm like, Ian, we have a 7 a.m. flight. We have to leave here at 4 in the morning. Ian says, no problem, Sean. I'm just going to stay up. I got it. I'm like, Ian,
Yeah, we finished up with the night. We had dinner
Ian,
together.
I
and
don't
shit.
care. Just be downstairs at 4:30. I think it was 4:30 in the morning.
3:30.
Was it? It was
No, I think it
3:30.
was 4 because I made it to 3.
Yeah. Okay. So it was 4. So fast forward downstairs. We get in the car. We're at the front thing. It's 4 o'clock. Ian's nowhere to be found. Nick's.
Okay, so that's
ahead,
your
Nick.
perspective. My perspective is
Hey, what happened to you?
alarm goes off, get my stuff together,
Mhm.
head on down to the lobby, and I'm
Mhm.
checking my phone. Ian hasn't texted me yet, so I call him, no answer. Call him, no answer. So I'm sitting in the lobby, and I'm like, all right, well, I might as well see if I can get a hotel key and get over to his room and see if I can make sure
Yeah.
he's either there or whatever. So I'm dealing with the front desk, and they won't give me a key because I'm not the person that made the reservations. My crew chief was Ray made the reservation, so I can't get a key. So now I'm in a pickle. I don't understand what to do. I don't want to call Ray and wake him up. I can't get Ian up. So
What do you mean you can't get Ian up?
Ian won't answer his phone.
Right.
Okay, so
So Ian's a child and you're babysitting him. You're
Well-
the same age, and I'm sitting in the car getting pissed. That's what's going on right at this point.
I was having
no,
a good
because
night's
at this
sleep.
point
At
I'm
that
sitting in
point,
the lobby.
He's sleeping.
I'm
He's
in the
okay,
lobby.
He's asleep.
And I look up and I could see coming down the stairs of the girls. I'm like, oh, fuck, this ain't good. Ian's asleep. They're coming down. They're ready. I know Sean's outside. This ain't good. So,
Yeah, and obviously, for some of you that don't know, 3:30 is a normal wake up for me. It's not an early wake
Yeah,
up.
this guy
so
don't
I'm-
sleep. This
I'm
guy don't
ready.
sleep.
I'm ready to go. It's all good. So go ahead.
but you're also drunk by like 9 o'clock.
Oh, terrible. Yeah, absolutely. No
So,
doubt.
yeah, it's a give or take. But
I'm rubbing my eyes. and-
so
yeah.
I end up calling Ray. He comes down in his underwear, gives
That must be a
his
scene.
ID to the desk
Sorry, Ray.
lady, and they give us a key, and I remember the last words that Ian said before I went to bed was, "I'm just gonna stay up.
I'm just gonna stay up."
But I gotta wake up too early. I'm just gonna stay up."
But that's not the catchphrase that came from the story, which will come soon. Go ahead.
So, I don't know if you know the whole extent to this.
No, I don't know this because I was just waiting in the car getting pissed.
I walk down the hallway, I blow into his room, and there's Ian. Hand off the bed, foot off the bed, fully clothed, popcorn everywhere. Okay, there's a bag of popcorn on his chest, but it's all over the room. Okay,
Yeah, because he fell asleep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he fell asleep with the popcorn.
He made it. He made it right about to the last lap and ran out of gas.
Yeah.
So there's popcorn everywhere. There's clothes everywhere.
What were you doing before that, Ian? Weren't you scooting around or something?
Oh, I rented one of those scooters and I was just touring around Sheboygan. It was lovely.
Which is funny
dude,
because
I went through
last
two
time
scooters.
So we went this year, and he was like, "Yeah, make a right on this road, that road, that road." He knew his way around. Okay,
I went through two fucking scooters.
So here's Ian, popcorn everywhere, and here's me packing his bags. So I get his duffel bag, I throw his clothes in there.
He threw a backpack at me.
Child. Well, you
And
deserve
Ian,
it.
I'm trying to wake him up, and now Ian's mad at me for waking him up.
This is the best part. Ian gets mad at you because he screwed up. That's the best part.
So he gets up and he goes to start brushing his teeth. No, he runs the shower. I'm like, yo, no, there's no time for the shower. Sean's outside. The girls are outside. Like, we got to go. So he's like, well, if I can't take a fucking shower, I'm brushing my teeth. I go, no, there's no time for that either. You can figure that out later. Like, we'll deal with it. So now I'm mad. So I grab his bag and I rip it out from underneath the bed or the sheet, whatever it was. And get this. We went to the water park the night before, and we all put our stuff in Ian's backpack.
Yeah.
And most of us grabbed our shit. The truck key for the 151 Express boat was in the backpack, and it fell out onto the floor. So I looked down, and I was like,
we would have been.
We would have been on a flight flying to Florida, and the key for the truck to pull the boat back to Florida would be with us.
My God.
In Florida.
Okay, so I looked down. I was like, man, I said to myself, I'm like, everything does happen for a reason. I grabbed the key and I left it at the front desk, gave it, and Ray grabbed it. And thank God that all worked out the way that worked out. So
I left one of the scooters in the back of his truck, too.
All right.
I think that was sorted. So we get Ian in the car. Ian's all mad at us.
No. This is where I can come back in. Thank you. He gets back in the car. Now he gets in the car. Ian, what the fuck? What? I'm like.
No, I was not coherent. I fell asleep. As soon as I got in the car.
You didn't. Because
No,
this
you
is where
argued
the
for about
catchphrase.
5 minutes.
This is where the catchphrase started. I go, Ian, what the fuck? Where were you? You said. It almost worked. It would. What was it? Is it almost worked or would have worked?
I almost had it.
I almost had it. I
almost had it. It almost worked. No, that's what it was. It almost worked. I said, Ian, I told you should have gone to bed, and you stayed up all night, and you didn't stay up all night because then you didn't make it the last hour.
Yeah, I almost did.
Almost did. There it is. Almost did.
So I got in the back of the car because I didn't want to be. I just wanted to fall asleep. I was pissed.
That's all right. Payback's a bitch. Payback's a bitch.
So we get to the airport.
This
Sean
what
goes
happened?
there.
You want me to take over?
What happened?
Hang on. So we get to the airport, and
this is where I get payback.
We are just barely making it on time.
Not me, because I got fucking clear. So I stroll right through. There's a line that's fucking longer. I don't.
Because you fly more than any of us.
Yeah, I do.
So you travel a lot. So you got all the good stuff figured out. Yeah.
And yeah, so there's a line longer than I don't even know what to say. It is long.
And it goes back and forth.
Snakes and back and forth. There's dogs sniffing people. I mean, there's a deal. So I roll right through, and Ian, okay, for anybody that doesn't know,
you leave the girls behind too. So we got the girls with us.
Yeah. But Ian's kryptonite is if you get food and you don't ask him if he wants food,
or if I'm hungry,
or if he's always hungry. So
or just food in general.
If you're gonna get food, me and Nick have actually been running a boat and been like, it's lunchtime. Shit. We need to go back, but if we go back without food for Ian, he's gonna be fucking pissed.
He's gonna be bad at shit.
Yeah, so we gotta lie and say that we're still running the boat. Go to lunch.
Remember that time I had to throw out the tropical smoothie so he didn't see that we got it?
Yeah, it's because if not, he'll get all butter. So I roll right through, and because I'm pissed at Ian, I go right to the McDonald's. I get breakfast, and I fucking send them a picture. I go, breakfast is good on this side. It was like I shot his dog.
No,
he was so mad.
It was worse than that because we finally did get through and we're getting our shoes back on after.
You didn't even send me a picture.
And
I saw you in the fucking McDonald's line waiting for your food.
Yeah. So
I was like, nah, it's all right. I don't fucking want anything. I'm not hungry.
So we get
You're
to
the
the
reason
gate.
we were late, you asshole.
So we get to the gate, and
One
there's Sean
hash
comes
brown.
rolling up with his hash browns in his hand, and there's
Yep.
Ian salivating.
Yeah, he's so
Fucker.
mad. I'm like, man, these are so good. So good.
No, we didn't want anything. You're supposed to take care of your fucking boys. No,
I heard that shit for 3 weeks.
You still hear it?
No, but you were mad.
Well, yeah. You didn't get me any food.
You see, but you were the reason we were late, you asshole.
We were late. We made the flight.
It almost worked.
almost.
It almost worked.
So that's my Sheboygan story. So that's where the catchphrase "it almost worked" comes from, right there. Anytime it happens, like Ian was gonna make the pass on GC Racing this year in Sheboygan, and instead hit the buoy.
No, on Hanks.
Oh, was it on
Yeah,
Hanks?
we're in third.
Oh, so you would have won.
Fighting for.
So you'd have
One
won
more
because we
lap,
gave
bro.
it away after
One
that,
more
bro.
lap.
One more lap, bro.
One more lap.
Yeah, we're right behind Hanks. Left us a lane, which was awesome. Good sportsmanship. Left us a lane.
Why you gotta
and-
throw that in?
What?
Come on, man. That seems gratuitous.
No, it was. It's because he knew.
That's
He knew.
gratuitous. Good sportsmanship takes Hanks. Whatever. God.
Shout
Love
out
you, bro.
Hanks.
Shout out Hanks. Love you, brother.
No, it was cool. It was good racing because he knew we were there, but he
Well,
knew he
in
had
that
the
case-
road speed.
We left them 5 lanes, not on purpose though.
Would you just let me finish? No, he knew he had the road speed, so he knew that he
The
didn't
road
have
speed?
to kill us in the corners. So he left us a lane on one pin. We get to the next
Never
pin.
heard that one.
Rightfully, he had the lead, so he took right to the pin, and we fell off his wake and hit the turn. But
No, that
Almost
turn
worked.
buoy hit us.
Almost worked.
almost worked.
Almost worked.
We did not hit
Sheboygan is the king of it. Almost worked
Yeah.
for Ian every time. 50% of the time it works every time, right, Ian?
that. Yeah, 50-50 shot. Not bad.
So, anyways, after Midwest Challenge, we go back to St. Pete. I love St. Pete.
St. Pete's great.
I'm undefeated in Superstock there. I think we won every year we went there. So that's good. And then back to Key West, which is the biggest, baddest boat race in the world that they fleece all of us racers. Let's just leave it at that. Not a fan.
Not a fan, huh?
Not a fan.
What? But you are a fan of being able to race 3 times in one event, right?
Why?
Not at all. There's nothing good about it.
No, because I've done that in other places that they don't charge you $400,000 for the week.
Yeah,
It cost me less to go to China and race twice than it did to go to in a week than it did to go to Key West, which is 3 hours from here and a 45-minute plane ride for me. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
But
get
you know what? But don't get me wrong, the vibe is cool. There's no better vibes in Key West.
it. Yeah, for sure.
Give you that. No better vibes. Enjoy all that. But yeah, it's ridiculous what they charge.
Do you like the race course?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, I don't think it's like what they claim. They, everybody on this side of the world is like, oh, it's the most challenging race course. No, man, come on.
No, I don't think of it like that. I think
Come
of
on,
more
man.
just historic and
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like absolutely, all that's cool. But I just think it's bad. I feel like we're held over a barrel because they know all of the people here want to go there.
And you mean who's they?
Whoever's promoting it, whether it was SBI before and now it's Larry, and I like Larry. Larry does a great job, and he claims he doesn't make money on the event, which I can't understand how. But
Yeah, because that's a big event.
well, I mean, if you can't make money on that event, you'll never make money on any event. I mean,
Yeah.
there's tons of people there.
But then the hotels are expensive, so like
Oh, we get fleeced on hotels.
Yeah.
We get fleeced because okay, this is a first world problem. So let me preface this and go. I understand. I am very blessed, but when you park your airplane down there, I can't even say it.
Here he goes.
I can't even say it.
Here he goes.
They
you park
char-
a airplane.
Yeah, you park an airplane down there. They charge you 5 times what it normally is in Key West, which is already expensive because it's a special event fee.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We are the special event, asshole. Why are we paying more?
Yeah, but it's not an airplane show. Why the
No,
fuck
they're
do they
yeah,
got
but if-
catered
if-
to?
no, they're saying because it's a special event, they're charging more because they can. Because they know we're all coming. Well, not all, but a lot of us are coming in airplanes.
Yeah.
And landing there.
Yeah, but even the Airbnbs are super expensive, and
But they know it too.
the rates. Yeah, they know it.
They know it too.
They know it, and there's
Our
no,
house that we had this year, which was beautiful. I mean, I think it was like $18,000 for the week. Think about that.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I'm not even exaggerating. By
That's
the way, people.
that's a decent car
Eight?
these days
Is it?
on Facebook Marketplace.
They
talk
got
about the
clapped
what?
out Civic for that.
Talk about the Wild West. Welcome back to
Facebook
Change Lanes.
Marketplace. No, that's its own.
That's
Next
just
up
crazy,
on our
son.
agenda
I
today
just
is
saw the horse trailer.
talking about
oh
our
my
holiday.
God, what a pain in the
yeah,
ass
it's
that was.
So we're
Fucking
blessed
right.
right
My
now.
daughter,
We're busy
damn
as hell at STR.
Don't ever ride horses and race boats.
A lot of boats in. Couple
So,
of
anyways,
hours
it's Key West.
brackets. All kinds
So
of
that's
stuff
what.
going on.
Well, that's gonna wrap up
Um,
schedule talk for tonight.
We're blessed that our holiday.
I hope you
season,
enjoyed.
We're really busy. A lot of people are slow this time of year. We're not.
Yeah, it's nice.
At Key West, I
Snowbirds
like you,
come
Larry. I
down.
love you.
We're
Very
able
purpose.
to,
Let's say it again.
We
I
can
just
see what
think
we
we're
got
getting
coming
ready.
in.
Sorry.
in the beginning of the week,
It's
and we're able to make adjustments
I
for
think it's expensive.
anything that does pop up. We can usually take care of them.
Yeah. Now, then this year we have 9 white glove boats. What that is not only do we store them the rest of the year, but we also put them in the water for the customer. Obviously, service them, wash them.
Yep.
In and out. Maybe sometimes for a weekend, sometimes for a week.
Yeah, just
so
caretakers like their animals and just make sure that they're charged, fueled, in the water when they need to be, clean,
yeah.
and then any little hiccups that come along while they're using it, we can take care of them during the week while they're not using it.
Yeah. So because of that, we have all of our holiday runs as well. And the holiday runs, for people that don't know, we over the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years after COVID, I would say, Hal and I started doing a thing called the 4x4, which is 4 fun runs in 4 days around New Year's. So we do one always FMO, depending on the way the days lay out. When the years are good, like this, where it lays out right, we'll do Fort Myers to Naples or to Punta Gorda, wherever it may be that year. And then the next day we'll go to Sarasota. We'll do a fun run up there. We'll do another one up. We'll do the Munyon run up to Tampa Bay. That Jack, one of our clients and customers and friends, organizes. The next day we do a run around Amelia Island and eat at the shores. And then on New Year's Day we do the Joey Grattan fun run. And then we run all the way back to Fort Myers. Hal runs back to the Keys. I've told other people about it. People have seen Hal's episodes about that. So this year we have, I think it's going to end up being right about 12 boats and families coming from all over the country. So we have Indiana coming, Texas, Kentucky, upstate New York,
Long Island, New York,
Missouri, Georgia, South Carolina. All those guys are coming down to spend the week with us. And because of that, we decided to go out and step up and sponsor the first run, which is the FMO run, which is the one that we have up on the screen. FMO is our local group, and man, we're blessed. We have an awesome group of people here that do 7 or 8 fun runs. Tim Hill and Cindy Hill do an awesome job organizing them all and getting places for us to go and restaurants that work with us. We're going to the Riviera, and the Riviera has great food, and they really welcome us with open arms and set us up. So it's pretty cool.
Fort Myers Offshore is our local club. What really is it?
It's really just it's a thing that we organize. They organize anywhere between 6 and 8 fun runs a year, and it's to raise money to help put kids through college. That's what it is. We pick 2 or 3 people a year that we give all the money that we raise to get them through college, and it's a great thing. And the other thing about it is it's easy. It's not really expensive. We raise that money through donations and through 50-50 raffles at the fun runs. There's only 2 or 3 of those runs a year that you actually even have to pay for.
Yeah.
All the rest are free. You just join the club and you're free and you're good to go.
Yep. And it's like the best part of a car club, like a good car club where you got really, really cool people, like good mind people, super friendly. It's super nonchalant. It's relaxed. It's not a big hurry or you book a million hotels all over the place. And it's just easy. Like you come for really a weekend, you hang out either the night before or the night after in one of the towns, and everybody usually hangs out together and either eats dinner together or
and it's grown bigger than they ever thought it would, because we get people now all the time that come from Georgia and South Carolina just for the weekend, just to do our fun runs, which is really cool.
Well, we got a really good spot here. We got awesome hotels.
Yeah,
we got great boating.
Yeah, great.
A little bit of everything. Good bars and restaurants on the water.
Yeah.
But it's easy. That's the big thing. It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. So we are doing our best to support FMO. That's why we're sponsoring the run this year, the holiday run. So we're doing that, but we're also going to support not only our clients, but all the people that are there by you guys, meaning Nick, Ian, and Bobby, are going to be there as support as well. So for that whole week, they're basically on call. They have our dually loaded up with gear cases and parts.
Just a bunch of spare stuff.
Whatever we need so that we can keep everybody boating, because that's the thing. We just want everybody to boat and have a good time for a week. That's my most fun week of the year. That's the week I enjoy the most of anything, because we get to boat from home, number one, and we get to do a lot of boating. We do usually somewhere between 600 and 700 miles in that week.
Yeah,
so
that's badass.
Yeah, it's really, really fun. So that's the 4x4, and that's what we're going to do. But however, Nick sold his Hyari, correct, Nick?
Yep.
Your center console. So he's boatless, and he's got 2 boats that he got back that they're going to rebuild. They need some work.
Yeah, so I made a trade, and I'm going to restore one of the boats. So that's gonna be cool. We're gonna do some episodes on that.
Oh yeah, we had a
Should be
bunch
really
of that.
cool,
It's kind of crazy. A fire happened in a very good friend of mine's shop and took out just about 4 boats, and Nick got 2 of them. They're not destroyed. They just need a lot of work to get back together. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna document it, get it together so you guys can see the process because it's gonna be a big process. But in that process, the other day we were at work and this is the part you guys are gonna enjoy. So my dad is kind of, for the people that don't know my dad, he's a psychopath. I mean, there's just no other way to put it. I mean, he's crazy. Would you say that he's crazy? How would you explain it? You're not his son.
He's fucking nuts.
He's nuts.
He's
right?
fucking nuts.
He's nuts, right. So he's like a folk hero, though, in our shop. So we usually call him 2 to 3 times a week on speakerphone and start talking to him. And
Yeah,
just
because every
ask him
now and then,
questions.
like when I get bored and I just need someone to talk to, if I'm driving around, I'll just hit him up because
call
I
Willie.
know he's full of energy. He's got some bullshit to talk
Some
about
craziness. He reads the internet wrong all the time.
all the time. Oh yeah.
So he doesn't know what's going on, even though he thinks he does. What shot out like a rocket? Oh, that's when he threw up on the ride. That's right. That's another
Oh,
story.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
get to
yeah.
that another day. So, anyways, so we call so Nick's like, hey, my dad has a 308 skater. He's 72 years old. He boats every weekend. So he's hardcore. Like in that way, he boats every weekend.
Yeah.
He has a 30 Renegade with 350s that we put on it, Verados. And then he's got a 308 skater with 450s that we put on it. This is going really fast. We went like 131 mile an hour in that thing.
No, it's a quick boat for sure.
Yeah. So Nick's like, hey, man, I don't have a boat. So why don't you call your dad? Because my dad's coming over here for Christmas. So why don't you call your dad? See if he'll bring his boat, and I'll just boat with him. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that we could all be together and stuff. Because I know Willie needs to do the runs more with us.
He needs to get out of his just little world. I get on him about that all the time. So he goes from his house in Key Largo to the sandbar every weekend. 20
It's the
miles.
same thing every time.
Every time. Every time.
Meanwhile, he can come do this with us and be just as easy, basically.
Correct. Yeah.
And just have a change of scenery.
Exactly. So I call him up. I'm like, yo, bro, you want to come? When are you coming for Christmas? He's like, I'm coming on on Christmas Eve. So we work all that out. And I'm like, all right, cool. Why don't you come for the FMO run that Saturday? All right, bro, I'll do that. That's cool. I said, yeah, Nick will run the boat with you because he knows where he's going and all that stuff. All right, that sounds good. And I go, maybe he can even give you a couple points because he'll run the boat with you.
Yeah, but you just threw it in there so quickly.
Yeah, I just threw it in there. And
It
hold
wasn't
on.
even like something you were thinking about.
And
You
I
just-
didn't do it to get under his skin or any. I wasn't messing with him because I do mess with him a lot. I admit.
We do.
Mess with him a lot. And he says I always blow a gasket because he always calls me about stuff.
Hey, bro, don't blow a gasket.
Hey, bro, don't blow a gasket. So, anyways, Ian, make sure pull up the phone link app because we're gonna call him here in a second. So make sure it's on. Make sure I
All
got
right,
it.
so
Yeah, go ahead.
you said that. You told him to come for the run,
Yeah.
and that I was gonna ride with him.
Yeah, he's
That
like,
way,
that's
I
cool.
could show him around a little bit where we're gonna go.
He
and-
can get
and-
lost because
Yeah,
my dad.
direction and
You
stuff.
go back 10 years. My dad came here and visited me in Cape Coral, and he got lost in the Caloosahatchee River. Don't know how that's possible, but he got lost. I said, "Where are you?" He goes, "There's some trees." I'm like, "There's trees everywhere, bro." This was before the hurricane, so you know what I mean. He goes like he said the other day he couldn't go to Key West by boat because he had no one to go with and knew how to get there. And I go, "We put 3 Garmins in your boat. You could get there by that." Bro, how am I gonna get? I don't know where I'm going. So, anyways, so all that being said, no big deal. Didn't think anything of it. Fast forward to last night. This was Monday, I think, when we talked to him. Fast forward to last night. My wife says, "Look," Flavia goes, "Hey, you have the link to join FMO because this is a pay run. It's $100 for everybody. You don't have to pay for passengers. It's just $100."
Yeah.
So I emailed it to my dad, the link, and then you have to call him because email doesn't always work with him. So I call him and say, "Hey, I emailed you a link for the run. Please go on there and line up because I don't want to be the title sponsor of the run." And then my dad pulls up to the dock and they're like, "Get the fuck out of here. You didn't pay." Like, you know what I mean? And he would totally do that, by the way, because I had to pretend I was sleeping going into football games till I was 9 years old on his shoulder. I was like 5'2", and I was still on his shoulder pretending I was sleeping so he'd have to buy me a ticket.
What about the wristbands?
Okay. Oh, dude, don't even. No, don't even. That's yeah, we can't even do that. So then anyway, that's crazy. So I call him. I say, "Hey, man, just sign up." He's like, "Yeah, no problem." He goes, "Where are we going?" I said, "We're going to Punta Gorda." "Oh, that's south." "No, that's north." "But that's okay. You'll be fine. You'll have Nick with you." And he's like, "Oh yeah, that way he could fucking show me how to run my own boat." I'm like, "What? Yeah, man, he'd be able to help you. Like, yeah, he can give you some pointers. He'll throttle. You'll steer." get the fuck out of here. You fucking actually believe that he can fucking run the boat better than I can? I go, Dad, I wasn't trying to make fun of you, dude. But like, he races for a guy professionally. Like, he's in a boat with me 3 or 4 days a week. Like, what? Get the fuck out of here. He just push the stick forward. He races 3 times a fucking year. And he's going to do it better than I can? I go, are you serious right now? I'm fucking serious.
He was bent out of shape, huh?
He was so mad. I go, Dad, once again, I'm not trying to fuck with you, but like, if you think back, I started racing when I was 14 because I was faster than you. You remember that? That's fucking you. That ain't him.
Now, remember,
him.
I didn't say anything about anything. I haven't talked to
not
him.
even there.
This is just Sean.
So
Sean
then
is dead.
I'm like, yo, okay, calm down. Let's not get so frustrated. It's okay. You know what? Let's just drop it. I'll call you later. And he hangs up the phone on me. Haven't talked to him since. All right.
Oh, you haven't talked to him at all since.
Not at all. So we're gonna call him right now. Okay. Hopefully he'll answer and he's not asleep because it's 7:41. Okay. We're gonna try to call him and see. Oh, man, I hope he answers. And all I'm gonna be like, first I'm gonna start. Are you okay? Hey, Nick's on the phone with me. I want to smooth this over and clear the thing. Ian, shut up. Okay, you're not on here.
Hey, and if anybody's got their kids watching at home, just beware.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of F-bombs.
Yeah, we can't take any credit for what he said.
Raise that pot up, Ian.
They're all the way up.
Is that the right one? Is not the one next one?
No, they're all up.
That's not going through the thing yet.
It's not?
No.
Oh, there it goes. How about now?
Hey, this is Willie. Sorry I can't take your call. If you think your message is important, leave me a message.
If you
If I think it's important, I'll call you back.
If it's important,
If it's important, I'll call you back.
oh my god! So that's my dad.
Is that the first time you heard that?
You should pull up. You should pull up the reviews from Tropical Lawnmowers on Google. We're gonna try one more time. Hold on. We're just gonna double ring them. 1 second.
Was that the first time you've heard that?
Yeah, because you know me. I hate. Oh, there he is. You there?
Yo.
Hello? Yo.
Yep.
Yo.
Hey, man. I just want to make sure you're all right because you were all bent out of shape the other day. So I got Nick on the phone with me, and I want to make sure you're not.
I was fine, bro.
Are you?
I'm fine, you know.
What do you mean?
I
You
just,
know. You know I
What's
wasn't. Do you know I really wasn't trying to make fun of you, right? Like I wasn't. I'm being honest.
you know what? I was just, it wasn't, I wasn't, and I was just disappointed of like the little you thought of me.
Why would it be the little I
Well,
thought
that's
of
what
you?
you want, bro. That's the way I felt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but that makes me feel little.
yeah.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
Hang on, Willie. First off, this never came
Yes.
from like a hey,
I'm here.
let's fuck with Willie. That's not what happened. But you do know that, like, I was born into this as well, like race boating.
I know that. I know the whole. I know
So
everything.
but what I'm saying is, it's not as little as you. It's as much as I think of Nick. You're looking at it a very glass half empty thing.
Hey, I listen. I think
Bro,
I
I
think
wouldn't
Nick's a
have-
great
I
guy
wouldn't-
too,
I-
and I know you think a lot of him. But
but
it was the way you put it, like, like you were belittling me in your own way,
how was I belittling you?
Sean. You don't realize it because the way you come off, but yes, you were.
Okay, well,
But that's okay, bro. It's in the past. It's no problem.
but I didn't mean to belittle you. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, that's the way it felt.
Okay, but I just said I didn't mean to, and I apologize that you took it that way.
Okay, apology accepted. You know, that's not a problem. I understand. You know, you were just making a statement, and I know you think the world of Nick, and I'm glad for that because Nick's a great guy.
Thanks.
And not because he's on the phone. I've always told you that
Yeah.
I think Nick and Ian both.
Well,
Are
that's
freaking
going a little
awesome
far
guys.
with Ian, but I know what you mean.
Well,
Thanks, Willie.
whatever. You know
No,
what?
thank you.
Whatever you guys difference are, that's not my problem. But anyway, that's the way I felt, and I wasn't mad. I was just disappointed, you know. But that's okay, dude. It's over.
All right. I just want you to be okay. And then you're not going to get
I
scared
am
with him.
okay.
You're not going to get scared with him throttling the boat and you're just driving, right?
No, I'm gonna give him the keys, and I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna say, okay, tell me all about it. Teach me.
No,
Teach
you
me
should,
everything you
no,
know.
no, because seriously, when we run I swear to God, the only person that runs, well, I actually do it with Ian sometimes, but he only drives. But if me and Nick go out in my boat, like pleasure boat, I mean, Nick,
Yeah.
I usually make him drive because he doesn't drive enough. But I've also had him throttle and I drive and we have fun, just talking and playing around. You know what I mean? You should drive the
And
boat.
that's the way. That's what I do too.
You have
I
someone.
mean, I don't take going out on the boat, serious at home, man. I gotta be. No, bro. I mean, I'm going out there to have a good time.
No, but what I mean is and I'm being serious. I'm not belittling you. If you drove the boat and let him throttle it and run it, because we'll run pretty hard up there. Like there's a bunch of guys that put it on the dash and don't.
Yeah, but
back
sometimes
off.
it's got nothing to do with even about the boat. It's just learning about each other. So
Yeah.
I find it more fun splitting with someone. That way you can.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can kind of just bounce off ideas and giggle about it more because it's like, hey, look, watch this, feel this.
And that's great, bro.
All right. So are you okay with doing that though? Is the question.
I don't have a problem. I was, when you told me that Nick was going to go in the boat with me, I said, great, man.
Well,
I
the
love
main
it.
reason I want Nick in the boat with you is not because of the actual running of the boat, because Nick knows where everything is, and you're fucking Magellan. You'll get lost in a thimble.
Oh,
That's the truth.
Well, I agree. I don't have no clue where the fuck I'm going.
I know.
Yeah.
I said we're going to Punta Gorda. You're like, that's south. I'm like, no, that's north. Oh, okay.
I thought that was south of there. I thought that was by Naples.
Wait, I have a question.
Again,
Wait, hold on.
hey, when we went on that skater fun run,
Yeah.
I didn't have a fucking clue where we were going. I followed everybody else.
Okay, but I have a question. Remember the first time I told you we came from our house and we went to Key West? And you were like, you can get there
Yes.
from there? You never knew that the Atlantic Ocean and Gulf were connected?
No, I knew that, but I thought you had to go all the way around Key West to get around. But I didn't know you could go across Marathon like you told me.
Oh, I got you.
No, I thought you had to go all the way to, because I thought, where Flamingo gets real shallow and stuff.
Mhm.
I figured that was so shallow water trying to get across to go to the Gulf side.
Yeah. No, Marathon to Marco is almost straight south.
Yeah, I mean, I never knew you could go across Marathon across.
Yeah, but we don't go across. We stay on the backside anyways, and we run the backside all the way to Key West. So we don't go on the Atlantic side.
Oh, you never touch the Atlantic.
We don't have to. You know what I mean?
You can do whatever
run.
you want.
You can do whatever you
It
want,
just
but we
depends on
don't
which
have
way
to.
the wind's blowing.
If the wind's blowing that way, we stay on the Atlantic side.
Well, believe me, I can't read the fucking GPS to save my life.
I only put
swear.
3 of them in there.
If,
For you.
I know.
if there's no markers out there, I'm fucked.
Willie, I got a question. How does the
Yes, sir.
Bluetooth radio work in your boat?
Does that work good now?
How does it?
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it working okay? Did you pay the subscription?
Oh, it works. It's just not the greatest sound system in the world.
Well, did you pay the
But it
subscription?
works.
Did you pay the Bluetooth subscription? Is it working?
Yeah, everything works on it. I mean, I could put my radio, my phone.
When was the
on
last
it.
time you paid the
I'm
sub?
like,
Did you?
When was the last time you paid the
He
subscription?
doesn't pay it. I fucking pay it.
You pay the fucking thing?
I pay it, but I just don't tell him because I don't want him to feel inadequate.
for what?
The
The
Bluetooth.
subscription for the Bluetooth.
Well, I pick up the Bluetooth from my fucking phone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but
You still got to pay.
someone's got to pay the fucking bill to
the
make sure
bill
that
that it fucking links.
that thing works.
I pay it because
fuck,
we
I never seen the
installed.
bill.
Yeah, because I fucking pay it because we installed the fucking thing in your boat. I told you that last time. Remember when you said it wasn't working at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it does, right?
Well, no wonder you got to pay the fucking bill.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, no. Last time I used it, it worked perfectly fine, so I'm sure it's working. 2 weeks ago, whatever it was.
Where did you go?
I was down in the Keys.
Where'd you go? Sandbar.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you excited about coming here and doing something different?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool. There's gonna be a bunch
It
of
should be
boats.
good. Yeah, it'd be a lot of boats.
Did you sign up on the link thing yet? By the way.
Let's see.
I just did it today, man, because I totally forgot, and then my fucking AC, the top AC took a shit the other day,
Where, at home?
and yeah, man, the fucking boat, not the AC, but the blower fan, since it's been cold, I really haven't been using the AC, so I didn't notice it until yesterday. I get up, I said, "Motherfucker, it's hot," and I lower it, and it didn't kick on. So come to find out, the motor took a shit.
So did you
they
replace
just
the
fixed it
entire
today.
unit or just the motor?
No, just the motor was the motor wasn't. No, that thing's under warranty.
So it was perfectly fine the other day. Why isn't it working now? Was it just because you didn't use it for a couple days?
The motor that blows the air out,
Yeah.
upstairs in the closet.
Yeah.
The motor went bad.
Did you unplug it and plug it back in? That usually works.
Usually
Yeah.
works. Turn it off, turn it back
No,
on.
I called Cupcake. He's in the
Who's
XC business.
Cupcake?
Cupcake.
You know Cupcake, bro.
How the hell do I know?
You
okay.
know Cupcake. His name is Gilbert. He used to hang out at the cigar bar. The big fat guy.
Dad, that's half of Miami.
No.
I don't know Cupcake.
If you saw, as a matter of fact, he bought a 28 skater, I don't know, 6 months ago.
If he's a big fat guy, how does he
But-
fit in a 28 skater?
Bro, he fucking had the seats widened. I don't laugh. I swear to God. I says, Cupcake, don't you think it's cheaper to lose weight? He goes, fuck that shit. I gotta eat.
Well, what I don't
He
understand though
weighs
is
weighs realistically, I will say 350.
350.
And a 28 skater?
What
Yeah.
the hell's he got on the 20? You better have 450s on that
Is that,
thing.
is that the world's first
Wait.
single?
No, and then he claims that you know who the skater. Richard had that skater sitting in his. Richard from Boat Depot
Yeah, Richard's a good dude.
Yeah, Richard's
had that skater for a while sitting there and
Oh,
couldn't
it's
sell
that
it.
one. Okay. Yeah.
Yes,
That's
it's got
brackets on it.
$300 on it.
It's got
That's
ours
got
on
the
it.
brackets
Then
on
the
it. Yeah, Slim's,
original
right?
guy
No.
who owned it took
no.
it back, and he had a new transfer put in it. Blah blah blah. We did the whole boat,
Mhm.
and then Cupcake bought it from him.
Okay.
So anyway, so he claims I can't remember the guy's name right now.
What does that boat run?
The
with
best
Cupcake
he
running
ever
the boat?
ran with that boat is killing 115 with the 300 hours.
With Cupcake running the boat?
No. With him.
That boat, yeah, that's about
You
right.
know who the guy is if I remember his name.
Cupcake?
No, I would Cupcake. I don't
Then
know Cupcake,
anyway,
though.
so Cupcake tells
No,
me he runs a $121. I said, Cupcake, come on, bro. First of all, you're carrying fucking 800 pounds in the fucking front seat.
Well, it's
So,
easy to tell.
anyway, make a
what
long story
pitch
short.
propellers does it have on it?
I don't know, 33, 32, some shit like that. I don't know. I pay attention to it.
Whatever it takes.
Supposedly, the other day, some guy was running with him. The best he could get out of it was 103 miles an hour.
You ask him where the
But then
CG
again,
was?
Cupcake's fucking huge.
Well, where's the CG in that boat?
Where's the CG in that boat?
Oh, fuck do I know, man? I never rode it.
Good job. You passed.
That was good.
You
All right,
passed.
so what happened?
Excellent,
then?
you
What-
passed.
Oh,
what happened
that's
there?
right. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. You passed. Yeah.
That's right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Well,
Didn't
good
even
job.
think about that.
Good job. For anybody that
There
doesn't
you
know,
go. There you
we
go.
had a new trailer built for my dad by CTS, and he decided to tell them where
Well, they were in the middle of the process of building it, and
they
called
called
the
my
owner.
dad. Yes.
Called the owner.
Yes.
And
He
and
said,
they
"Where's the CG on the boat?" So my dad, instead of just saying what he just said, which is "I don't fucking know," said, "I think it's here," which was fucking wrong by a lot.
He just Miami stepped it, dog.
Yeah, you might have said
yeah, that looks
it. So then
good.
he gets the trailer.
Fuck yeah, it was so.
Wait,
it
get
was
the
so
trailer,
fucked
and
up
he
that that
calls
boat
me.
at 60
Yeah, what happens at 60?
at 60 miles an hour was all over the place.
And then,
But no, they did do a good job after they fixed it, bro. It's not right on the money.
yeah, but Nick, the best part about that is after I do the investigation, I call the engineer. He's like, "Look, I put the CG right here. That's where Willie said." I said, "What?" Because my dad.
Yeah, so the trailer didn't trailer right because something was obviously wrong. So
So
your
my dad
dad
called me.
said something to you.
And I
so
said, "That's not right. You should be able to go 90 mile an hour if you want to go 90 mile
yeah,
an hour."
because CTS built a good trailer.
Yeah,
They're fine.
shouldn't be an issue. So I call up the engineer, and he's like, "Well, we put the CG here." I'm like, "How'd you get that?" He goes, "It says right here, Willie. This is where Willie said it
In
was."
his notes, it said that.
So I said, and he showed me the screenshot and everything in the CAD. So
Somehow I got in trouble for this one.
I call up my dad. I'm like, "Hey man, did you give them the CG for that trailer?" And this was the tell that I knew he was lying. He goes, "I don't remember. I don't think so." Which is code for, yeah, I fucking gave it and I'm not saying it.
right.
Yeah. I'm like, "Well, where did he get it from?" "Oh, fuck, I don't know." I said, "Why does it say Willie right on it?" "Man, I don't know, maybe." So he's lying. He just wrote it on there.
No, and then on top of that, Nick, he wanted to charge fucking Sean another what, $2,000-$3,000.
Guess who paid another $2,000 or $3,000?
You didn't pay it, bullshit, because I told him I ain't fucking paying shit. If you're gonna do that, leave it the way it is.
Dad, I have to stay in business, brother. I gotta deal with these people. I told you, you invent
Full
new
of
ways.
shit. That guy
you,
told me
you
if
invent
you
new
pay,
ways
I'm
to
gonna
cost
call
me
him
money.
tomorrow and rip him a new one. Because he told me very clearly
Great.
that they did
Thank
it
you.
for
But
free.
hang on. So this all happens. He gets off the phone with you, and Sean calls me. He goes, "Did you give my dad the fucking CG for the 308?" I said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" "Okay, good, you passed. It wasn't you." I go, "No, it wasn't me."
No. So then we would come up with things, remember, for like a month. Nick, call my dad and ask him how much fuel the rocket takes to get to the moon. So we would call you up, right? And we would ask you a crazy question. You would have to say what?
Was that-
I don't know.
Was
You
that
don't
right?
know. Correct.
Was that right
I
before
don't
Key
know.
West? And
Those
you
are the
said-
words.
You said, Dad, what prop should I run on Wednesday?
That's, yeah,
Fuck, I don't fucking know.
Yes, exactly. I don't fucking know. Good job. Good fucking job. So, yeah. All right. So I'm just glad you're okay now. That's good.
35 or 37.
Who, you?
Yeah, what wheels are you going to bring
the
on
skater
it?
when I bring it.
35, sir.
Okay.
35. 37 is going to be too big for that.
No, I'm just, I mean, I'll put on, I just, when I
The
pull it out
real
of the
question
water.
for you is how much fuel are you going to put in it?
Well, I just had Marco put the fuel in it.
Oh, you have
That's
Marco put fuel in
probably-
it? Okay.
Hey, Marco's the best, bro. He goes to the house with his new truck, puts in fucking fuel. I ain't got to go to the gas station.
Man,
How much fuel did you put in?
that guy's got more
I
hustles.
believe he threw 30. There's got to be about 50, 55 gallons on each side.
On each side? Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good for the day.
No. But I'm gonna. Well, depending on the weather Saturday.
It's only
I'll
got
probably
60
use
gallon
it on
tanks in it,
Saturday.
Dad.
No, it's got 80 on each side.
Oh, really?
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's
That's
a
a
lot.
3.
That's bigger than my 44.
Well, I get it was built for 2 strokes.
Oh, yeah, it kind of was. Yeah. Yeah, it's
That,
bigger.
well, at least by what Skater says, it's the 308s have 80 on each side.
Oh, okay. All right. And you're still
So,
bringing it on Christmas Eve, right?
I'll bring it with me
And-
when I shoot up there, and then I'll just leave it there. You guys do Saturday, and I'll drive up by Saturday early, and then if anything, I'll leave it there and I'll pick it up after the first of the year if nothing happens.
Yeah, I don't care.
And for anybody watching,
So-
that boat is for sale.
Oh, yeah, it's for sale too. 308. 450s. How much do you want, Dad?
At 275, no less, bro. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit. And don't
You heard
fucking
here.
forget it.
Fuck that shit. 275. Don't bring less. Don't
So
bring
on the
less than
check, it
275.
better say 275.
Or
Fuck that shit.
That's it.
No, fuck that, bro. If that, I keep it.
Is that, oh, so
I
you're going to
just
keep
put
it
a
and still buy
fucking
an MTI?
interior got all redone, brand new.
But you're going
It
to
looks
keep
good
it?
too.
Hold on. You're going to keep it and still buy an MTI?
I would love to, but then I gotta fucking keep it and let it sit on a trailer. Because I
You
won't
didn't
use
answer
it.
the questions. You're going to keep it and still buy an MTI? If you don't
No.
get 275? No, you're just not going to buy an MTI.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Yeah, don't be spending my inheritance. Let's save some dollars. All right.
Why? You're only gonna get it back anyway, so you can sell it anyway.
What? Yeah, but you don't take care of shit. Oh, sorry. He does. He takes care of the 308.
yeah.
No, that
right.
thing is
It's
immaculate.
immaculate. It's perfect. Perfectly
Perfectly
fine.
fine.
It's impeccable.
It's perfectly fine.
It's
Just a few
perfectly
little
fine.
nicks, here and there, but other than that, it's perfectly fine.
Why you got to be making fun of Nick like that?
No, the interior came out good though. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw pictures.
Yeah, it looks good.
Did you move your bunks in a little bit more, or out a
move the
little more?
CG
They
back?
were too. They were too. Seriously,
what?
on the lift? They're too close to the edge. You
Oh
need
no,
to-
yeah, it worked. It worked perfect.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, at 34, it's actually wider, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that boat would fit in the tunnel. of
Yeah, a
34.
34 is only 4 inches narrower than a 39. It's 10 foot wide, 10 foot 2 inches, really.
No, in
10
other
foot.
words, so width of the actual boat is wider than the skater, right?
Okay, I
Yes.
don't know how else to say it. Yes. Si, senor.
Okay, so if I bought that lift would not work for a 34 or a 39 for that matter.
Correct.
It's not wide enough. So they would have to build a new lift and that fucking got more than that damn whole lift.
That's okay. You got it.
Don't. No, he don't.
But anyway,
You don't got it.
No, he's got it.
You don't got it. You don't
He's
got
not
it.
spending anywhere else.
Save a couple shekels here and there.
hey, I'm not rolling in the dough like STR. I work hard for a living.
Oh, I
Well,
know.
we don't?
I know we don't work hard.
No, we don't.
We don't
Right.
hustle at all. Guaranteed.
Hey, by the way, did Cuban Cowboy call you?
Yeah, I talked to him today. We were testing a boat, and I called him back after. He's going to bring the boat over for us to
Yeah.
test it.
That's what I told him because he had some props that he tore up today. It broke.
Yeah,
I said,
but
dude, why don't
I
you
have
go?
propellers. Though
Call-
that propeller range is the same as we run on the race boat, so we can just test what we
I
have.
told
to
him,
figure
call
out what we want.
Sean, get together with him,
Totally not listening.
let them set up
No.
the boat.
Just fucking drive.
This way you spend the day there, and when you go home, boat's already dialed in. So he's gonna He told me he was going to call you,
Right.
so I'm assuming he told me.
All right.
I almost told him to call Randall first because I know how you get it.
Did he
They
call you,
him
Sean?
direct.
What do you mean if you call me direct? I don't understand. What are you trying to say?
He called you direct to you.
Yeah,
to
but
you. He didn't
what
go
is that
through
supposed to
Randall.
mean if you call me? Oh, you said what? You know how I am. If you call me direct, what's that supposed to mean?
Because you told me last time not to have anybody call you, to call Randall and make an appointment.
I'm almost positive it was some bullshit thing.
Correct.
Bullshit. That's exactly word by word.
Not word for word, word by word. Okay, perfect.
He's a very, he's like Elon Musk. He's very important.
Who, me?
Yeah, you are like
Yeah,
Elon Musk,
you.
but that's just the way the cookie bounces.
That's just the way the cookie
I'm
bounces.
telling you,
Hey,
bro.
listen, it'll be a long day in hell before I'm like Elon Musk.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly. Exactly.
A long day, not a cold day, a long day. So
Mm-hmm.
no,
So now hey, I'm going to your house. Christmas Eve, right?
You
With
are?
the boat.
You are?
With the boat,
Shit, I gotta tell Flavia.
not to the shop though, to the boat, to the house.
What, with your boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where you want me to bring
Have
the boat.
you ever been to my house before, Dad?
I'm saying I don't know if you wanted me to bring the boat to the shop or to the house.
Have you ever been to my house before, Dad?
Once in a while, I've been.
Just
I
say
think
yes.
I've
You
seen
could
it.
be
Yes.
putting it somewhere else.
So then there's a little space for it here. We'll carve out a little spot for the skater. It's narrow and small. We'll just stick it in the corner. It's fine.
I want to.
But when you get your MTI, we won't have room for it.
That's it.
I know my little shit box over there would be in between
I
all the
didn't
big
say
dogs.
that. I did not say that. It is not a shit box. Irvin's boat is a shit box.
That's the shit
Who?
box.
The shit box. Irvin.
Who the hell's Irving?
Irving's the guy that drives the boat, drives Gladiator. Black guy. Super good dude.
Oh, the guy's black.
Yes, and we talk about it all the time, but he has a skater, a yellow canopied skater with 525s in it.
368.
And he actually named it Irvin's Shitbox. That's the name of it. It's hilarious. But I
Oh,
mean, he
no
redid it.
shit.
It's actually really
it's
nice.
beautiful.
Yeah. It used to be a shitbox, but it's really nice.
It's
He
cool
redid
boat,
it.
really is.
Because he's a
What is
he
it
owns-
like a 36 with inboards?
Yeah, it's a 368 with canopy.
it
It's Super Cat
368?
Light. Yeah.
Is it 360?
Yeah.
Yeah. Super Cat Light. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
So-
he's the one with the glass. I thought that guy was from Canada, wasn't he?
Canada.
No, the name is
Michelle?
Canados.
The name is
Michelle is
Canados.
from
Michelle is from
Italy.
France, but he lives in Italy.
Yeah. And the driver is Irvin.
Is Irving,
Who-
right?
who
Who
is
is from
what we're
Maryland,
talking about.
but that's who we're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I.
All right. All right. Well, it's past your bedtime.
Okay, man. Yeah, look who's talking.
What do you mean, look who's talking? What?
Lou, you're another one that's freaking sleeping at freaking 8 o'clock at night.
Well, I'll text you at 3:30 when I get up.
3:30 when you getting up?
3:30.
You sound like Randy. Remember Randy? Randy was like that.
Yeah.
Sassy.
Yeah, but I get a lot done. It's good.
Yeah,
Overseas business, right? Ian?
Oh,
Overseas business.
there you go.
That's called taking a shit.
Yep.
Okay. All right, guys. So I'll see you a couple of days.
See you in a few days.
Cool.
Bye,
See ya.
Willie.
Bye. Love you. Yeah, we can't air most of that.
So no, but so just remember, 308's for sale. 275.
And also remember, my dad's insane and he's 72, so he just gets a pass.
Yeah,
Okay, he gets a pass. He has tons of opinions that are not mine.
correct.
It's just the way it is.
We want to name that little segment. Just ask Willie.
Just ask Willie. That's what we're gonna name it. All right. Last thing I want to talk about today is our next episode, actually, which is gonna be our first sit-down interview episode. So Nick will probably be behind the camera. We're gonna work on some questions and stuff, but it's gonna be with Mike Howe, video creator, internet extraordinaire, tank builder, 440 owner,
You can keep going.
Kraken designer.
You can keep going.
You name it.
Yep.
He's done it, been there. But he's a cool dude. He actually is. He's one of my best friends. He's a really good guy. But man, is he high maintenance as far as being just on it all the time. He is freaking, he wears me out.
Yeah, he's just on it. He's just always looking for the next thing to do.
He's always on it.
But you got to give him credit for that. That's cool. That's cool. And
No,
he's
so
really,
he
he lives a beautiful life doing all kinds of crazy
does
shit.
awesome stuff.
And he does a lot of video documentaries on it. And
So, but what's going to be different about this one though is we're gonna sit and talk, and we're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff that's honestly very personal. It's not gonna be about all the stuff he already did. Everybody knows that stuff already. It's gonna be more about personal stuff. Some struggles that he's had and I've had. And then he's also going to be here. He's coming to my house day after Christmas, staying with us for the week of the 4x4. We're going to run his boat on Thursday as a baseline run, and then Friday we're going to do some setup work and see how fast we can make his 440 go with the 500s.
Nice, because I know we did that with the 450s.
We did it with the 450s and
we got to finish it up.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Cool.
follow it up with the 500s, and then we're gonna sit down and do a long form interview, talk about life and all the things that go along with being Hal.
I always liked watching you guys talk to each other because it's like giant, and it's just the dynamic is good.
Yeah, I always say it's like twins, and I'm Danny DeVito. You know what I'm saying? Because he's huge.
Yeah,
Because Mike is big. Mike's big.
No, he's a big dude.
Mike's like 6'4". Like he's
Yeah,
a big
he's
guy.
a big dude.
He's a big guy. So that's why he gets mad every time I finish or get to the fun run spot in front of him, and he says it's because I weigh what his wife's left leg weighs, which is not true because Sarah's not 140 pounds total. But
No, yeah,
but that's what he says.
yeah,
She could beat my ass. There's no doubt about that.
for sure. All of us.
Oh yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt about that. So Sarah and Mike will be here, so that'll be cool. And then I hope y'all enjoyed this. We'll try to be better every time. We know we're new at this, but we're just gonna try to be real and have some fun. And hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time.
Cool.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Ian.
Oh yeah.